Good evening, Floss Tube. I'm here with my kitties. There's Tarkin, he's sleeping. And here's Leia. She's having a bath. You thought I had disappeared, didn't you? No, I'm back. We had a heck of a month in November. So, dealing with crazy people and Thanksgiving and getting sick and all kinds of stuff. So that took a while, and I thought I better get this done in my last 2 hours of alone time that I get before we go away for the holidays. So I'm going to try to be fast. I don't know if that'll work because it's been so long and there's stuff to show. So first, I apologize for the quality of my video. This was the only time I could do it, and it's early afternoon, and so we have the lovely bedroom light here, and I have a halo, which is appropriate to Christmas, I guess. And let's see. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to, I guess I could use my phone to make these, but this is the camera on my computer, and this is as good as it gets. It's grainy, I'm afraid, but I'll have to see if using my phone is any better. I don't know. Or I could use my camera, but that's really complicated. And today I just wanted to get it done. So, shout out first to Golden Hair Stitcher Susan. Hi. Thank you for your comments. And yes, I do have a 15-year-old, and I look a lot younger than I actually am. If you saw me in person, you'd see that I'm a little older. But, and then to address the vampire in the room, as Abby and some other people commented on my Die Vampire Die up here on my wall. That is from a musical called Title of Show. I haven't actually seen it in its entirety. I've just seen bits of it on YouTube, and I'll put a link below to the song. The song Die Vampire Die is about how if you're trying to be creative and write things, in particular writing, in this case, a musical, then the vampires come in and steal your creativity by saying that you're no good, or other people are better than you, or you'll never be as good as Sondheim, or whatever they say. Those are the vampires. And so I have that up there because I sometimes write stuff and or do other creative things, and so that's there to remind me to slay the vampires when I'm doing my creative work. So that's what it is. If it's too distracting, I guess I could take it down, but I'll just explain what it is, and hopefully you'll forgive me for having it there. Other stuff. Okay, so because it's been a month and a half, almost 2 months since we spoke, I have some finishes. First, the Oz Sal from Pedal Pusher is upside down. There. Got that finished, and you've seen it before, so you know I did the first panel in sepia to be like the movie. The other changes I made were I used a, what do they call it? The DMC satin thread for the green outline. I don't recommend it. It's really hard to use and slips all over the place, and no. It may look a little shiny, but I don't think it's worth it. I used some Krennic in the crystal ball down there. I used one silver and one kind of opalescent Krennic thread there. And what did I do over here? Not much. I added bows on Dorothy's hair, and Toto is done with a fuzzy alpaca thread, and then there's another green Krennic in the Emerald City. But that's it. So this is exciting because it's my very first stitch for me, and it's my very first Oz stitch, and so I'm very happy with it. I need to get it framed. So then my my element dragon that I was doing for my friend, didn't get them done in time for her birthday. And in fact, now they're not going to be done in time for Christmas either, at least not framed. They're done, but they're not framed. So she's going to get an after Christmas present. Well, let's start with the middle one. I have to cut off this top bit, or I guess it'll help with framing. But anyway, so there's the spirit dragon in the middle, and I have called her, what did I call her? Pneuma, which is the Greek word for spirit. And over here is the fire dragon, which I can't remember what I called him. Oh no. Maybe Ignatius, because no, that wasn't it. I had a name for him and I forgot. Oh well. The earth dragon over here, I substituted beads for the little piece of stone that she is holding. Her name is Lori because she reminds me of my friend Lori, who loves to garden and has dark brown hair and does all things earth related. So, so that's Lori the dragon. Why can't I remember the fire dragon's name? I don't know. So there's those three, and then these others. The air dragon will go here in the mat, and the water dragon will go over here. I'm going to get a mat frame that has these two on the ends, you know, separated from them in a separate mat. So water dragon, his name is Todd because of a little joke I have with a friend of mine about a certain surfer named Todd. So that's Todd. And the air dragon is very similar, very blue. The air dragon, and I don't think air dragon has a name yet either. I'm sorry. I was going to try to name all of them, but air dragon doesn't have a name. So they were very fun to stitch. I liked them a lot. I liked using the Krennic for the first time. That was neat. So it's interesting. This air dragon is different from the others. All the others use the Krennic. I don't know if you can see in the what would you call it? In the extra bits. You've got Krennic on here and in his fin there, and then in the waves, and on their tails. See, the fire dragon's tail is Krennic, and his spikes up here are Krennic, and the same over here on the earth dragon. The tail is Krennic, and the little red things here. But for some reason, the air dragon is opposite. It has the Krennic in the main body here. So, I don't know, that was interesting. Okay, those are the finishes. And then whips, we have Double, which is also not done in time for Christmas, or my friend's birthday, which is the day after Christmas. So here it is. I finally got some more Dark Shadows thread, and we're going along with that. But then I stopped this because my son got one of his friends in the Secret Santa exchange for the theater club at school. I hate to call it a club, but anyway, he got one of his friends, and she loves Harry Potter, and so I started a pattern that I have been wanting to start for quite a while. And the party was today, so she didn't get it. I'm the queen of not finishing things. This is the pattern. You can see it's a Harry Potter pattern. It's a Dementor and the Stag Patronus. So far, this was a lot bigger than I thought it was. Let's just say that, because the squares on this are really tiny. I didn't realize that when I started. So it's actually a lot bigger, and doing just all this black, where well, I thought it would go quickly, and it is in a way. It's taking a long time. So she'll get this in January. We got her another present. But so that's as far as I've gotten. I've got the deer there, and I've got, whoop, let's turn that over there. My Expecto Patronum Needleminder from Brenda's, yes, Brenda's Minders and More. And I think that this is a Neptune from Fabrics by LJ, and I think this, especially this part down here, looks a lot like the Patronuses when they come up. They're in a blue, smoky, glowy thing, so I thought that worked well. And then when Fabrics by LJ had their Black Friday sale, I picked up another piece that I'm going to use when I do this for myself, because I want one for myself too. And so this, this is called Pensive. Color's going to be awful because of my lighting today, because it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. There's Pensive, and I think that looks even more like the Patronuses, the blue glowy Patronuses. So when I get around to doing this pattern for myself, it will be on that. So I'm enjoying that one. Let's see what else. Those are the whips, I think, because I just have to finish Expecto Patronum and Double Double. And I still have the Welcome Sal from Tempting Tangles, but that's just been put on the back burner for now. And then the tablecloth. So once I finish Expecto Patronum and Double Double, then the plan is in the new year to work on the tablecloth, one motif a month. I'm also going to have Blimey Cats, or Ingleside Imaginarium. If you look up Ingleside Imaginarium on Facebook, you will see that she has a gemstone dragon Sal that she is doing next year, and it's really cool. It's big, well, it's not that big, but it's a big rectangle divided up into 12 parts, and each one is a gemstone dragon for that month. So that's going to be the one Sal that I will do next year. And then I have my own Stitch Alone with my tablecloth that I'm doing one a month also. So then I don't know, there was a third, oh yeah, the other thing I'll show you in my haul. I have one other plan that I have to get started. So I don't know if I'll be able to, I work very slowly, I don't have a lot of time, so I don't know if I'm going to do more than just the tablecloth and the dragon cell next year, so these videos are going to get really boring. I don't know, I'll try to do something small in between the other things. We'll see what happens. And now we have haul. There were Black Friday sales. In particular, Brenda's Minders and More had a really good sale. That was like, it worked out to, what was it? It was 5 Needleminders for $10, which meant $2 a Needleminder, which is about as cheap as you're ever going to see. So I got some, and so I thought I would just show you all of them together, all my Needleminders, except the ones that are on projects. So I got this little board from the thrift store. So that was nice. Didn't cost me much. $3. I've got, that's the trouble with Needleminders, is they stick to each other. Okay, so Wizard of Oz here is from Pinoy Stitch. This, which just turned upside down, Dr. Seuss, is from Erica Sage, True North Needleminders. This big white tiger here, I just thought it was cool. It came from Nessa's Needleminders. Turns out it's part of a PBS kids show or something. I can't remember now what it's called, but I thought she was adorable, so I had to get her. This one is also from True North Needleminders, a little girl on a stack of books. Ray is from Brenda's Minders and More. Have to have Ray. Finally a girl. Well, you know, we had Leia, but Ray is more of a warrior woman. We like her. She's cool. Luke Skywalker. Got him, I think, from Ness's Needleminders. And then these 4 all came from Brenda's. My reindeer, Piglet. I won't go into why, but Piglet's important. Black Cat, Creepy Eyes. I saw these on Stitcherista's video, and I had to have them. I love them. Or here we have Chi. You can't see him because he's covered in needles, but let's see. There he is. Chi is a manga and anime little cat guy, and he looks a lot like my Tarkin. So I like him, and he's very funny. Moving on, we have all my Harry Potter stuff over here. This is Weasley is our king, and Hagrid. Story behind that too, but we won't go into that now. The Doctor, Data, because I love Data, big Data fan. Into the Woods. These 2 are both from Into the Woods. Into the Woods is my, I don't know if it's my favorite musical, but it's just the musical that got me into theater in the, whoa, lighting. My college did Into the Woods. Soon after it actually was on Broadway. We were one of the first schools to do it, and it was an incredible production. It was so cool. And so that was it was also one of the biggest things that our school had ever done, because we were a small college. And so it was a little crazy and quite the introduction to being in theater. But I was just crew. I'm not an actor, but it was great fun. So I have to have The Cape as Red as Blood. And no, what is this one? This one just says Into the Woods. There's No Place Like Home. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. These bottle caps. I can't remember if they're True North or Ness's Needleminders. I'm sorry. The ones that don't have bottle caps on them, this one, and Ray are from Brenda's Minders and More. So there's Superman, Batman, and Robin. That's from, I have that because of Holy Musical Batman, which you should all go watch. Put it right in the search bar there. Put Holy Musical Batman and go watch it because it's funny. Okay. Beatrix Potter. And this one just says Totally Awesome. And this one is a road sign to different places. This one's also Beatrix Potter. Oh, I went past my nest and my camera. I love the camera and my nest for Lark. Lark's Nest. And another Lark here, Steampunk, Ozma, and Star Kid, of course. So I have fun with those. Way more than I have projects, but oh well. Other haul. I had my birthday. So, oh, sorry. I woke up the cat. For my birthday, I got this one from my son. It's really cool. And there's a second one, the lioness. Where is it? I can't find it. But anyway, these were printouts from Etsy. So go look her up. She has lots of really cool things. If you like Celtic medieval stuff, she has lots of it. And this one, who is this? No, of course I can't remember who this came from. Does it say? It doesn't say. Put your names on your patterns, people. I can't remember who did this one. Anyway, it's a Star Wars pattern. Find the main one here. There. It's the Rebel Alliance symbol. You can see the top of it there. And then Luke Skywalker is standing looking out at the Tatooine suns in the middle of the Rebel Alliance symbol. It's really cool. I'm looking forward to doing that someday. Maybe next year. That would be nice if I could do that next year. And then I got some money for my birthday, and I got myself some grime guards. So, and some fabric. Whoa, don't do that. Sorry, my screen went blank again. There. Okay, so grime guard is Gryffindor. I got another one that is Doctor Who. And I got some fabric, but I don't remember what it was right now. Black Friday sale. Oh, I didn't even print out all the Etsy patterns I got in the Black Friday sales. Oh my goodness. I got like, what did I get? 7 patterns for $11 or 11 patterns for $7. No, I think it was 7 for 11. And that wasn't how they were advertised. That's just how it worked out because they were so dang cheap. I can't remember who it was. I'll find it and put the link down below to who I got those from. And then Fabrics by LJ had a sale, and I got Floss. I got, what is this? Latte. Though, of course, all of these colors are going to be messed up because of the lighting. This one is called Na'vi Party. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be the Na'vi from Avatar or if it's something else I don't know about, but because these don't look like the Na'vi from Avatar. It's not blue, it's black and purple and stuff. But it's pretty. This one is called Green. Because it's green. This one is Snow Leopard. I can never resist a snow leopard. This is Tequila Sunrise. Isn't that pretty? No clue what I'll do with those, but they're pretty. I also got a bunch of, this was not Black Friday, this was at a different time, but I got a bunch of Moe's sale threads with Disney names and other things. These are all Merida. Isn't that cool? How it goes from orange to green to yellow. I like that. And these are Belle. They're yellow and red. And a bunch of other stuff. More stuff that I got on Stash Unload. Mostly blues and greens. Lark doesn't stitch in anything but blues and greens. Oh, patterns. So, the other thing that I have planned is because I found this. I have been looking for a drama pattern with the comedy and tragedy masks for a long time, and somebody finally had one on Stash Unload, and I was so happy. I mean, personally, I think this is kind of ugly with the pink. But there's also, it has it in both pink and teal. And it just so happens that my son's high school's colors are teal and black. So if I do these in teal, that'll be perfect. Now, the other thing that I was going to do is, this is my plan. I'm going to make him an Afghan for graduation. So here's the plan. I put Post-its over his name and his school's name and his school drama club right there. But then I have, there'll be a graduation cap and a raven, which is their mascot, 2016. Here's a quote from Shakespeare in the middle. These are the values of their school that they talk about. I don't know if I'll use those or not, or if I'll put something else there. It depends. But then down here, I was going to have the name of every, let's see, how do I do it? Oh, here's the comedy mask and the tragedy mask there. And then, where is it? Yeah, here's the name of the show he was in and the character he played. And the name of the show and the character he played, that's freshman year. And then this is sophomore year. And then I'll do junior year and senior year down there. And that way he'll have something to remember all of the shows he was in high school. So, and then I still haven't figured out what to do with these ones down the middle. I'm sure there'll be other high school things I can put in there. But if I'm going to get this done in 2 years, because it's his sophomore year right now, I'm going to have to get started. I don't even know. I don't know if these comedy and tragedy masks will fit in the squares on an Afghan. They might be too big. So I might have to make my own, or I don't know what. So, but that's my cool idea. I hope I can do it. I don't know. And of course I'll have to chart most of this myself, but I think I can do it. Other haul. This Celtic pattern, Lindisfarne Cross, was on clearance, so I had to get it on 123 Stitch. 123 Stitch also had their a sale on nativity patterns because it's Christmas, and I have been wanting these three for a while. Bethlehem, can you tell I like silhouette patterns? Yeah. Bethlehem and Three Kings and Shepherds. And so my plan is to do these all, they're all the same size. So I'm going to do each one on a different fabric and in a different color. I was thinking of doing this, the Shepherds with white thread on green, because there's all the sheep. And then this one I was going to do in either like purple on gray or like silver thread on purple. I don't know. And then Bethlehem I want to do on a like a dark brown thread on a light sandy color. So, and then I can put all three of them up together. So, and then somebody on Stash and Load finally, there are a bazillion Christmas patterns out there. Most of them I don't like. I'm picky about my Christmas patterns. So I like those silhouettes. And then somebody finally, I don't like cutesy stuff. I don't like most Santa things that I see. But somebody finally on Stash and Load had some stuff that I liked. And these all came from the same person. And I like them a lot. There's Believe. There. That's really pretty. And the Newborn King. Okay. This angel is creepy. This angel is like being creepy stalker angel. It's creepy stalker angel. Tracy. Creepy stalker angel. Anyway, so I'm not going to put the angel in there. We're just going to have, Mary and the baby are very nice. So, and here's Santa on his sleigh. It's nice, you know. It's not cutesy, it's just nice. And I like anything to do with the woods. So here's, what is this called? Forest Santa. Forest Santa with the animals in the woods. So cute little rabbits and bears and deer. So very Colorado. I think that's it. And I kept it under half an hour. Yay me. Look at my notes. Yeah, that's it. So, hope that wasn't too boring for you, just looking at a bunch of haul and, stuff. But I'm enjoying everybody's videos so much. I'm way behind, but I'm hoping to catch up over vacation. We are going away for Christmas. Going to a state I've never been to. We get to drive for 2 8-hour driving days with a 10-year-old and a 15-year-old in the car. Pray for me if you're a prayer. Please. Sincerely asking that you pray for me. I can use all the prayer I can get. Because we're driving out for 2 days of driving, and then we'll be driving back for 2 days of driving. So Luckily, we have a new car to do it in. Yeah, it's nice. But yeah, so have a wonderful, merry and blessed and joyful Christmas. Have a blessed Hanukkah. Have a meaningful and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, spiritual Yule if you do that, or winter solstice, or have a meaningful Kwanzaa if you do that, and just have a great time with family and friends, and go out and make good art.